Look around you. The ground beneath your feet, the air in your lungs, the oceans, the forests. You've probably spent your entire life thinking of Earth as one thing, a planet, a giant rock floating through space, nothing more. But what if we've been looking at it completely the wrong way? Not because Earth has thoughts or feelings, or some giant invisible face watching us from the clouds. That's not what this video is about. This is about something much stranger. What if Earth isn't just a place where life exists? What if Earth behaves like life itself? Now, before you say, that's ridiculous, let's ask a simpler question. What actually makes something alive? Most people would say, a brain, a heartbeat, the ability to move. Except plants don't have brains, fungi don't have hearts, corals spend their entire lives attached to rocks, yet they're all alive. Biology asks different questions. Can it use energy? Can it adapt? Can it repair itself? Can it maintain balance? And strangely, Earth checks more of those boxes than you might expect. Think about your own body. Your blood constantly circulates. If it stopped, you'd die. Now look at Earth. Warm ocean currents move across the globe every second. Cold water sinks and returns thousands of kilometers later. If those currents stopped, climate, rainfall, and food production would change dramatically. It almost sounds like circulation. Then there's Earth's protection. Every day, the sun bombards our planet with dangerous charged particles. Without protection, life as we know it couldn't survive. But Earth's molten core generates a magnetic field that quietly deflects most of them before they ever reach us. Almost like an immune system, not literally, but functionally. And then there's healing. Forests regrow after wildfires. Volcanoes create entirely new land. Coral reefs can slowly recover when given the chance. Earth doesn't simply change. It often repairs itself. Your body does something similar through homeostasis. It automatically regulates temperature, oxygen, water, without you even noticing. Earth also maintains balance through countless interconnected systems. Plants produce oxygen. Oceans absorb carbon. Microbes recycle nutrients. Everything depends on everything else. And that's exactly what caught one scientist's attention. In the 1970s, James Lovelock proposed the Gaia Hypothesis. He wasn't saying Earth thinks or dreams. His idea was much simpler. Life doesn't just exist on Earth. Life helps regulate Earth. Every forest, every ocean, every microorganism changes the environment, which then changes everything else. Together, life behaves almost like one enormous self-regulating system. Many scientists agree Earth contains remarkable self-regulating processes, but almost none say Earth is conscious, because regulating yourself and being aware are two very different things. A thermostat regulates temperature. It isn't conscious. So why does this idea still fascinate people? Because consciousness itself remains one of science's greatest mysteries. Scientists understand neurons, electrical signals, brain chemistry, but nobody can fully explain why those processes create the feeling of being you. And that raises an uncomfortable question. Does consciousness always require a brain, or can it emerge from extraordinary complexity? There's absolutely no scientific evidence that Earth is conscious. Most scientists would say it isn't, but emergence has surprised us before. One neuron can't think, yet billions somehow create your mind. One ant isn't intelligent. An entire ant colony can solve complex problems. Sometimes, the whole becomes something none of its parts could ever become alone. Now imagine a single cell inside your body. It studies nearby cells, maps chemical signals, searches for proof that a human exists. Would it ever find you? Probably not. Not because you don't exist, but because it's simply too small to see the whole picture. Now zoom out. Every human, every tree, every whale, every insect, every bacterium, all exchanging matter, energy, information, on one tiny blue planet. Maybe we're simply independent organisms sharing one home. That's what science supports. Or maybe we're tiny parts of something far larger than we can currently imagine. Not proof, not established science, just one of the most fascinating thought experiments ever proposed. Because every atom in your body came from Earth. The oxygen in your lungs, the iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones. It was all borrowed, and one day, every single atom will return. Maybe you've never truly been separate from this planet. Maybe you've always been part of it. So here's one final question. We've spent centuries searching the universe for intelligent life, building telescopes, launching probes, listening for signals from distant stars. Building telescopes, launching probes, listening for signals from distant stars. But what if the greatest mystery wasn't somewhere out there? What if it's been beneath our feet the entire time? And if Earth really were part of something larger, would we even be capable of recognizing it? Or would we be like a single cell, searching for a mind, without realizing we've been living inside it all along? What do you think about this perspective on our planet?